What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the VR4. So this is day 2 of 4 filming days in a row for me. So yesterday we were working on the Evo, which is what the previous video was about. Today we're going to be working on the 3000 GT. There's a track day with the RSX tomorrow, which I'm going to be filming out with the reaction guys, and we also have to fix the Mitsubishi Eclipse. So I'm already feeling tired. It's honestly been non-stop, and I'm looking forward to this. So today we are going to be focusing on pretty much trying to get the VR4 running again. So we did drop the gas tank, we did take out the injectors, and we also got a brand new fuel filter from Alpha Injection. So if you guys don't know these guys sell injectors, they sell fuel filters, anything to basically improve your car's performance in regards to fuel system components. So we have 2 3S guys coming out today to help us. We have Ian and Alex, and all I gotta say is, I don't know why, but when it comes to the Mitsubishi community, I got so much love for you guys because I always have Evo guys, DSM guys, 3000 GT guys going out of their way to help me in any way or form to try to get these cars up and running. It's honestly a really cool feeling, and sometimes I forget that, you know, I'm very fortunate enough to have people around me like that are willing to, you know, support what I'm doing, support the cars, and kind of help everything progress forward, right? So we have Alex.
So could you not get at least one jack stand on the back?
Yeah. All right, so here we have the old OEM gas tank that is pretty much rusted and dirty inside. So we're gonna go ahead and replace we'll pretty much remove the pump because we are gonna be getting a gas tank out of, was it a base or an SL?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Basically it's the same thing between the base, the SLs, and the VR4s. I think the only difference, based off of what I read, was the fuel pump, right?
Yeah.
That's where it changes. So once Alex comes in with a gas tank, we'll go ahead and check out the differences. Internal, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Just end up replacing the fuel filter again. They do sell these at AutoZone, so we'll go pick up one later. We're gonna go ahead and put the fuel pump on here and just kind of cycle fuel through it to make sure that everything's, it basically just makes sure that everything's clean, right?
Yeah, like you just want to get all the crap that's stuck in the fuel pump.
Right. And we're gonna go ahead and cycle all the old fuel back into the gas tank. So these are fixable, but the hassle or the amount of work it takes, it's just better to take it somewhere. If one of you guys are interested in it, you guys can let me know, but it's just gonna sit in the backyard for now. Damn, only homie I know with a Legnum. Good morning.
Good morning.
So Alex got the parts for us here. What do you got for us?
Fresh tank.
Fresh tank.
Oh,
Is this off an SL or off a base?
A base. No, SL.
It's an SL? Okay.
Hopefully everything
Yeah,
goes up right.
We'll check it out right now. What do you see? Dude, that is like the cleanest tank I've seen when you sent me a video.
Say there's no black shit, like just decking the filter.
I know you guys can't see inside, but this is like black and orange, and this is like titanium silver.
Should be fine.
I think you just like doing it. Trying to spot the differences. See if the part numbers match up.
Oh, look at that gasket.
Where? Oof, dude, this tank looks nice. I'm trying to compare the tanks, and it's the same part number on the VR4 tank and the SL tank.
We're going to replace all of these little hoses with brand new ones. Would you look at that?
Just got back from O'Reilly's. Ended up buying some gas caps because the guys told me the one on the VR4, the seal was ripped. So I also went ahead and got one for the GSX. The O'Reilly's fuel stock is slightly larger, but it shouldn't matter. You guys can kind of see the difference. But yeah, okay. And Ian went ahead and already installed the injectors for us. So
if you're ever working on your gas tank, I advise you to remove this splash guard It'll make working on the filler neck so easy.
For being a West Coast car, dude, I'm surprised it has like this much like oxidation and.
Might not have been a West Coast car.
It might have been an East Coast car at one point. I'm gonna have to look back at the video, but
Neither do I.
check valve runs down. It's gonna run up to one of these, and then this other one's routing towards somewhere else.
That's the fuel line.
This is the fuel line?
Actually, no. That's the emissions line. We're going to leave that unplugged.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
one next to it's the fuel line.
This one?
Yep.
And then this
that one goes to the bigger one right there.
This one right here?
Yep.
Yep. And this line is basically just going to vent. So this is basically for emissions. It goes to the canister. We're not running one, so that's just gonna stay like that. Top, route it all the way down to the check valve.
You can leave it on, I think. There you go.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That's where that goes. Here you go, Lakers fan. We're looking up towards the lines. This is going to be my return line going into the tank, which is going to attach to the old feed line. So if you're stock, this line right here is your feed line. There's two smaller ones here that I'm not going to be using. One is for the evap canister that is currently gone, and the other one is basically the old return line that it was the old return line, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the
So,
other one, yeah.
Yeah, before you disconnect them, just verify, because the rubber line that comes right out the tank right here.
Yeah.
So right there. This is obviously not the rubber that you normally would see. This is
Correct.
the end, but it'd be rubber right here. Just make sure you note where that goes to one of those two.
Correct.
So verify which is the return line.
Yeah, so if you're stock, you have to just make sure you remember you check what this line goes to on one of these. I'm not too sure which one's which. One's for the evap canister and the other one's going to be for the return line. Now, since I do run AN lines, we repurposed the feed line and the return line. So this is basically my new return line, which used to be my old feed line, which connects to the gas tank here. But my new feed line is currently AN fitting, which basically goes from the top of the fuel pump assembly through the fuel filter to the front of the car. So hopefully it makes sense to you guys. Just the most important part to note here is that if you're stock, just remember where your return line is going to as far as these two, because I can't tell you which one is the evap and which one's the return.
What is my...
And that's to attach the filler neck, right?
To the chassis.
To the chassis,
yes.
Grease. Have you that's what I was gonna ask. So that's what they use the Legnum for, huh?
You can use the VR4 for extra filter.
Oh yeah, you've tried it? Confirmed or what? True. The OEM gas cap, as you guys can see, the seal is ripped. Replacement O'Reilly's $12 one.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to share the
part number?
part number.
This is the brand, guys. Let me see. Stant. No part number really. Oh, here you go. 1083 4T. Want me to time the nuts on the gas tank?
Yep, they're 14s.
14s? Okay.
You don't need anything from this side, right? So that's
Quick lunch break. We shall be right back. Quick little ride along on the Legnum. Right hand drive.
I removed the cats yesterday.
Oh, really? So it's louder?
A little bit.
What? So what's it like driving a right-hand drive in the States?
Piece of cake. I already got used to it.
Really?
Yeah. First week was hard, but
What are the main differences you feel when you drive a right-hand drive car?
the main thing is I still want to turn right when I went in reverse. But
You have to
supposed
turn
go the
left.
other way. Are we turning left?
Right. Oh yeah, left. Sorry.
Oh my God.
It has like a smooth, nice linear pull to it. Beast pull though. moving this or?
Nah, hell no.
Just keep it on there.
Depending where I'm at, it'll sometimes start speaking to me in Japanese and I don't know what the fuck it's saying.
Call if you want to replace the throttle body shaft seals.
And drop the tank a little bit just to be able to plug in the harness connectors correctly. That's the old bisc screw?
Yep.
What is a bisc screw for people that don't know? Is that just your
it
idle?
sets idles. When this thing is turned clockwise, it's going to lower your idle. When it's cranked counterclockwise, so loosen, it is going to raise your idle.
Got it.
So if this is bottomed out, that means you probably have vacuum leaks, because you don't need to bottom this thing out to set your idle properly.
That's how it was previously?
No, it wasn't bottomed out. It was about midway.
But it was still a vacuum leak, right? Because we saw bubbles come out of it?
Yeah, so if you look at the screw, you can see the O-ring on the outer edge.
Oh, right here.
And it's plastic too, so normally instead of just replacing only the O-ring, you replace the
Everything.
screw and O-ring, because might as well, you don't want to be here twice.
Yeah.
And on top of that, when this thing leaks air, normally there's a dust cap that sits right on this thing, but everyone loses it, probably because this thing leaks air, you go into boost and it fires
Pops out. Let's give them the part number real quick. This is for the bisc screw in the O-ring?
That's just the O-ring, I think.
Okay, so here's a part number. Oof. And that is the bisc screw swap right there. The OEM replacement gasket for the throttle body, part number MD180361.
Yep, that little pathway. Yep, okay, we're good. So, tab, top left corner.
Just follow
The indentations?
indentations.
Yeah. This tank fully installed, lines, connectors, everything's hooked up, hot wires done. We are going to be showing you guys how to do the cruise control delete. The guys told me they were going to be doing that today, and what are the benefits you think to deleting it?
Some of the guys have mentioned the throttle response feels better because it's a manual throttle cable that's feeding from the pedal assembly all the way to this box.
Yeah.
And then another cable that feeds from this box up to there. So you're having to pull a slack from the first cable, then pull a slack on the second cable. However, when you're deleting the second cable, now it's only one cable, less slack to pull on, it feels tighter, more responsive.
Just a responsive car. Okay. Yeah, I never use it, so we're just gonna delete it. So what's the first step?
So
It's just...
this is already done beforehand, but you can see there's 4 nuts
Yeah,
that hold this entire assembly down.
correct.
10 or 12. This bracket that's here can be removed afterwards.
Okay.
3 12s down here, this entire bracket pops off, no longer needed. This guy bolts up here, so we're gonna undo this bolt here.
Okay.
This line we don't use anymore. It's a
Okay.
vacuum line. We don't use it because we're using this T intersection right here.
Nice.
So this gets deleted, this is getting deleted, and this motor device, whatever the fuck this is,
Yeah.
related to the cruise, is also getting deleted.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
More space for my 6G guys, so yeah.
Awesome.
That and then
It's just the 98 purists are gonna be like, dude, what are you doing to this
so
car?
we can, who gives a fuck? Yeah, catch gun? You don't have a catch gun. All I've dealt today with is ratchets and hose.
Okay. So
There we go.
okay, so now we can pull this out, right?
Get that shit out.
You really hate these, huh? So, more deletes. So Ian's gonna disconnect part of the cable on the inside of the car, and he'll walk you guys through it once it's out, because it's kind of hard to explain inside the car.
This clip sits on the throttle pedal and it goes in like this. So the clip is pushed in through this. This clip is what holds the cable in place so that when this gets pulled through, it pulls everything through. So we have to detach this clip from the throttle assembly. I found the easiest way to do it is to feed the throttle cable by hand like this. So this is mounted, this is normally sitting like this. You push it through some, so now it's free, has some slack, and then you can fit a small flathead screwdriver, wedge it between this piece and the metal bracket of the throttle pedal, twist it, and then this will pop out this way. Now it's free. This cable unhooks, and once it's unhooked, you can pull it out of the firewall from in here.
This way out.
This way out.
Got it. So we're no longer going to be using this one either.
No, but we do need this plastic piece, so do not damage this piece.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a slit in this plastic piece that's gonna go down right here.
Oh, wow.
When you cut that slit, it allows us to detach this piece from the throttle cable, because we're not gonna use this throttle cable anymore, we're gonna use a different one. There you go. The difference from the old one, how it's a ball, and this one is a cylinder.
Yeah.
We want this cylinder to be it's not gonna be perfect. You're never gonna get like this shape, but you just want it to be close enough to that shape so that when this gets pushed in, it actually can sit further inside. You can see that it kind of sticks out some. A washer on. I would not personally always use copper crush washers. Get like a normal sealing washer, like a zinc washer, but whatever allows it, so that we have a nice little lip around this so that it fills up the gap we're creating by not having the main plate in.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, so we have that hole now. With the washer, we're gonna basically keep the fumes or any
fumes from the engine bay from seeping back into the cab.
That's why you guys use a washer.
Once we stick this through the firewall here, we're gonna do the exact same thing on the opposite side, where we take another washer here,
correct,
another nut here, and we're gonna tighten the inside of the cabin first, so this will tighten as much as we can, and then the final bit of tightening, we're gonna do it from out here on this nut right here. And then put the retainer clip back on and mount it to the pedal.
Got it.
This goes in. You want it angled this way so that this can loop back like this.
The heck? P-cup?
Yeah.
No way. 350 yen? Wait, open it. I want to see it. Wow. Yeah. That's a big one. That's really cool.
A little poop bag, probably too.
Perks of getting the JDM car like that.
It came with other JDM.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start raising up this portion of the car to have access to the fuel filter. You are right. There's a lot more space.
And then if you ever have to pull a plenum off, you don't have to worry about coolant because you delete the coolant lines.
Correct. Before the sun goes down, we're gonna go ahead and quickly swap out the fuel filter. So this is the alpha injection fuel filter. You could run E85 on this as well. I currently have one of the fuel filters on their car, but we're gonna go ahead and just do the preventive maintenance and replace it with this one. I will go ahead and link this specific fuel filter and the specific injectors that I have on this car, which are 750 cc's, on the video description for you guys to check out with a discount code in case you guys want to get it. So super easy to install. Current one's under the car. Usually the fuel filter locations in the front, but if you go AN fittings and stuff like that, it's always recommended to upgrade to these. What?
You can even see it on like the lip. It's just fucking brown.
Keys to happiness.
Oh boy.
Or headaches.
So you're looking at underneath the biggest fuel leak there and the injectors.
Yeah.
I feel confident on the injectors. I feel confident down there, but you never know.
Yeah. Let it prime. No fuel leaks though. Yeah, no fuel leaks either.
Want to check? Don't want to double check?
Okay.
Good. Underneath the car, everywhere?
Yeah, let me just double check. Okay, we're good back here, no fuel leaks. Gas tank is also good, and then front of the car, I can't tell if that's from previous or if it's right now. Hold up. Oh, it starts. No leaks. Turn it off. Okay, so it holds pressure, but it still drops.
I see some fuel on the filter right now. Did you clean all the fuel off the filter?
I should have, yeah.
So if there's fuel on the filter right now, it's guaranteed leaking.
I only tightened the outlet side.
The inlet side looks completely fine.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
I think it's the outlet side, or maybe it was just like part of the fuel was up above and we just didn't see it before.
Yeah.
It's looking dry.
It is? Should I just leave it on for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't want to
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
The car's running. What's the fuel pressure at?
It's around 37.
Okay. So
Let me start it. Yeah.
It sounds a lot better.
It does a lot. It's also dry down here. Yeah, no more leaks.
The lights on? Feels good. All right.
It feels so good, guys. You have no idea. Pretty much leave you guys here. I'll keep you guys updated with the up and coming video. The car seems to be driving really good. It does have a high idle around 2,000, but I think we just have to adjust the bit screw. Any suggestions, comment below. Like, comment, subscribe like I always say, and I'll see you on the next one.